What's up, nerds? So I'm coming to you today with this story because I thought it was interesting. So who is this guy on my screen right now? Well, it says right on the screen. It's like, that's Shane Gillis. And if you know who this is, he is a comedian. And he just recently hosted SNL, and he had a monologue that was apparently memorable. I have to be honest, I didn't think his monologue was all that great, you know what I'm saying? But he got in trouble a couple years ago because he was supposed to star on SNL as a cast member because he does impressions or whatnot. And so he was supposed to be on SNL. But then as soon as he got on SNL, within a couple of hours he was cast, he was fired. And the reason for that was because they found a podcast off of his podcast. They had found out that he had done an Asian impression, and nobody liked that. So, and that's when cancel culture was real strong and everything. Well, he has a Netflix special, on a comedy special. But it looks like he's going to get a TV show on Netflix. So we're going to read this article from Variety. Let me pull this up here. And it says Netflix buys Shane Gillis comedy series Tires to premiere in May. Now, it says Netflix has acquired the independently produced sitcom Tires from stand-up comedian Shane Gillis, who stars and serves as executive producer. The 6-episode scripted comedy, which was self-financed, will premiere on May 23rd, which is interesting. I like that it was self-financed. I always like it when people are able to pay for their own projects and then, put it out there. It's always nice because then they get the rewards from that. So it says, as part of the deal with Gillis, Netflix will also produce a new stand-up special with the comedian, his second for the streamer, following last fall's Beautiful Dogs. The news comes in the wake of Gillis' Saturday Night Live hosting gig this past weekend. And like I said before, it's not that I don't think he's funny. I've seen plenty of his, I saw the special, very funny, and then I've seen other stuff with him. Funny. I think he's a funny guy. He just got caught up in all the cancel culture nonsense. So it says Gillis is also a writer and co-creator of Tires, which stars Stephen Gerbin as Will. I don't know who Stephen Gerbin is off the top of my head. And the nervous and unqualified heir to an auto repair chain. Will attempts to turn his father's business around despite constant torture from his cousin and now employee Shane, which is Shane Gillis. Ooh, hey, wait up! What was the guy's name? The actor that's playing him. I love how Steven's Will and Shane just gets to be Shane. Anyways, it says Gillis frequently collaborated with John McKeever. He is the director on Tires, which comes from Gillis and McKeever's, I hope I'm saying his last name right, production company, Dad Sick Productions. That's a good name for a production company. Everybody these days has their own production company. I have a production company. It's called GEEK Productions. Don't steal it. I haven't copyrighted it, but I'm saying it now. And I've said it in other videos, so you can't steal it now because it's out in the ether. And if you steal it, I'll just say you stole it from me and I'll sue you. Anyways, Gerber and McCreevy are also creators, writers, and EPs on the Tires alongside Gillis. That's nice. Besides Gerber and Gillis, Tires also stars Chris O'Connor, Kayla Fox, and Stavros Halkathos. Anyways, with guest appearances from all these other people that I don't care. Gillis and McCreevy also self-produced their previous series, the sketch comedy Gilly and Keeves. I don't know what that is. Haven't seen a Gilly and Keeves the special. Great. And it looks like they've got a partnership with Booklight Entertainment and Outback Presents. Oh, Outback. Look at that. Anyways, which includes the Gillis sitcom experience. Additionally includes appearances in 2 episodes of Peacock's Pete Davidson comedy Bumpkiss and Gilly. That's nice. The decision by Netflix to pick up Gillis' new series comes after his most recent Netflix special, Shane Gillis' Beautiful Dogs, was a hit for the streamer last fall. The special, which was directed by McCreevy, the Keeves, and Gilly and Keeves, oh my god, that's so annoying, landed on Netflix's top 10 rankers for several weeks. That repped Gillis' second stand-up special, following the 2021 YouTube release of Shane Gillis live in Austin. And I think that's the one that I saw before this, but it was pretty funny. I like when he talks about President Biden as a Roomba. That's pretty funny. He's just, or maybe that's his Special Dogs one. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, Gillis, of course, is now well known for his unusual experience with SNL, originally hired to join the cast in 2019. Gillis was then fired when racist, homophobic, and misogynistic remarks he had made resurfaced. Nonetheless, Gillis was tapped to host the February 24th episode of SNL, where he very briefly acknowledged his firing in his open monologue, which, like I said before, I didn't think, and I'll read a little bit of this because it's the last part of it, but like I said before, it's not that I didn't think his monologue was bad. I just personally didn't think it was all that great. I know a lot of people was just like, oh, it was brutal. I was like, was it though? I mean, it was good. I chuckled a couple times, but it wasn't as good as some people make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, he said in his SNL monologue. Most of you probably have no idea who I am. I was fired from the show a while ago, but don't look that up, please. If you don't know who I am, please don't Google that. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Gillis has been a comic on the rise in recent years. Haing has been named, I don't know if that's supposed to, an Up Next comedian in the Comedy Central's 2019 Clusterfest in San Francisco, and a new face in the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal. He also co-hosted the podcast Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast and is a regular guest on several others. As for McCreevy, that's fine. Next up, Gillis will perform 2 live shows at the 2024 Netflix Is a Joke Fest in Los Angeles at the Greek Theater May 4th and the Kia Forum in May 8th. That's nice for him. So, all in all, what do I think about this? Again, I think this is great. I have seen his specials, and I do think he's very funny. Sometimes I don't think he's that funny. Like, sometimes I'm like, it was okay. That joke was fine, but it wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? But his SNL performance was just okay for me. Like, I was just like, it wasn't bad, but it's better than a lot of the other stuff that's come out of Netflix lately, so it's fine. But all in all, really, what do you guys think about this? Do you like Shane Gillis? Did you think his SNL performance was great and you loved his monologue? Or are you like me and you're like, his monologue was fine. It was just like I laughed a little bit, but not too much. And I didn't think his overall performance on the SNL was like overwhelmingly awesome. But he did a good job. But tell me Andy, did you guys watch any of his specials like Beautiful Dogs, and did you like them, and what do you think about him overall, and tell me what you think. As always, you can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.